Okay, okay, let's continue. 好，let's continue. Now, let's continue about escape sequence. Okay? Normally, when we have a print, the first parameter is a pair of double quotation. Now, supposedly, within this pair of double quotation, everything will be printed out on the screen. Okay? Everything will be printed out on the screen. But supposedly you want to print the double quotation in here. Now, if you want to print the double quotation on your screen, now compiler will run into a difficulty. What kind of difficulty is that? Is this pair is the pair of the string you are going to print, or this pair of double quotation? So compiler will be confused and will not understand. It will sometimes you will confuse. This is the part you are going to print, or this part you are going to print, because you see three double quotation here. So supposedly you want to print a double quotation within a pair of double quotation, or you actually want to print a double quotation on your screen. You require a backslash, okay, which actually is in the pair of double quotation. You want to print a double quotation, you need to put a backspace right in front of it. Okay, so now we see here. This string is what you want to print on the screen. Okay? Actually, you want to print a double quotation and a hello. Okay? And a double quotation. Within this rectangle is the actual stuff you want to print on the screen. You want to see this on your screen. But how you print this double quotation? How you print this double quotation? The way to do it is insert a backslash in front of this double quotation, and then insert a backslash in front of this double quotation. So that's why if you want to print hello on the screen, you need to do this. You need to do this. Okay, let's do a little demonstration using the actual example. Is you want to print the double quotation. Okay, let's follow the example. Now we don't need this part. Let's delete. Okay, we want to print a hello. Okay, and we want to print a double quotation before the hello, and after the hello, we want to print double quotation. Now you can see right away is Visual Studio 2017 put a curve red line under this hello, because it's very smart because in today's computer, it's so speedy. It can run very fast. So it can real time. It can right away detect something is wrong here. Is this two double quotation? Within this two double quotation is something you are going to print on the screen? The answer is no. What we want to print is this hello. Double quotation, hello, and a double quotation. So, you want to print this, let's do a test. We compile it. Okay? Now, it pop up with some kind of error message because yellow curve line here already tell you something is wrong. So, to print out how you want to print double quotation hello, you need this. You need to put the double quotation you want to print before backslash. And this is the second double quotation you want to print. So you need to put another backslash before. So now it becomes a correct statement. Okay? Now, we rebuild. And then we run it. So what we see on the screen is double quotation hello, double quotation. Okay? Now, supposedly, to do the illustration, let's print just hello. You can do this. Okay? You don't need backslash double quotation. You just want to print a hello without any double quotation. You can use this statement. Now, rebuild, execute. So the first printf, you got this one without any double quotation. Before or after, no double quotation. But in the second printf, you want to print the double quotation. You need a backslash before, okay? Before the double quotation you want to print. So let's say this example. Is EX64. EX6-4. Okay. Now, similar story. Okay, it's a single quotation. Okay, with single quotation, you will run into a similar problem. I think, as far as I can remember. It seems the single quotation do not need a backslash. Let's give it a try. Let's just give it a try. How about single quotation? Okay, it seems fine. Okay, with single quotation, you don't need a put backslash before. Okay, because with single quotation, the compiler will not confuse. Okay, will not confuse because what you will confuse is double quotation. Okay. Now, another example is if you want to print a backslash. Okay. Supposedly you want to print backslash. Okay. So let's keep this example. You want to print backslash before hello. and backslash after hello. It seems compiler is fine, but okay, it give you a warning, and I will expect the backslash is gone. You will not get any backslash on the screen. Okay? So what you should do is, in order to print a backslash on the screen, you need another backslash. The first backslash implies escape sequence, implies the following character backslash is going to be printed on the screen. And the second backslash, the same. You need an extra backslash before backslash. So this two backslash is actually represent one backslash. Okay? So we can do a little comment here. What we get on the screen is backslash hello. Backslash. Okay? We can comment here. Okay? Now, let's review. It seems to have a warning. Okay? That's wrong. So, this seems to we run into some kind of problem. Okay. The problem is not this guy. The problem is the comment. Okay. 新功能单行注解包含接续字源。Okay. This guy, this backslash in Visual Studio implies continuation into the second line. So we better delete it. Okay, now this line, let's see the example. When I put a backslash at the end of the hello, the following line, system pause, become green. Okay, which it means this backslash indicates the following line is catenated into the line about. Okay, so with this backslash, it's actually meaning this line is continuous from the end of the line about. Okay, so what we should not do is let's remove this comment line here. Okay, now we want to see, we come back to our example here. Is we want to see backslash before hello and a backslash after the hello. In fact, we need two backslash to print one backslash. Okay? Let's rebuild. Let's execute. So you can see one backslash before hello and one backslash after the hello. But in your program, you require two backslash. Okay? The reason is the first backslash is an escape sequence, similar to what we just did on double quotation, okay? So let's say this example, even it's a very simple example. Is EX6-5, okay? Now, let's continue our PowerPoint. Let's play. Okay, this is what we just mentioned, double slash, okay, to print single slash. Now, scanf is do the opposite way. A printf is pulling stuff from program, and scanf is putting something into your program. Okay, so this is suppose this is your program. Printf is this direction, and scanf is this direction. Okay, what is going on is a value, is a variable, okay, or some kind of expression, some kind of computation result. And what is going to put into program? Also a value. Where is the value coming from? Is your keyboard. And where to say this value? The answer is variable. Okay, you should put a value into a variable in this program to save the value. You type in through typing your keyboard. Okay. Now, scanf is essentially the same as printf. Okay, and both of these f represent format. Okay, or we just call conversion in the previous slide. Okay, supposedly you have two in variable called I and j, and two flow variable called x and y. Now, you want to get value from your keyboard, you should call this function, this function is called scanf, and it is a library function, so you can just call it, you can just use it without bothering how it is programmed. Now, we want to take a first value, which is a decimal point value, and it's an integer, it's a whole number. And what you want to do is put into the variable of I. And the second percentage D is also an integer. And when you when you type in, you want to save in the variable J. Now, ampersand sign represent taking the address of the following variable. Okay? So ampersand I means take up the address of variable I. Suppose this is the memory space, okay? And this location I is this location, okay? This location. How big is that? Is big enough for an integer variable. As we see in previous example, we know it is 4 bytes. So this location, the size of this location is 4 bytes. And the beginning of the first byte, it will get an address for it. So the first byte of this 4 byte got address is supposed to be 1001. So in computer, they are going to have a table. Say variable I stored at the memory location starting at 1001. So when you get the integer value from your keyboard, now go into the program. Where I'm going to save it is starting at 1001. Okay? And the following 4 bytes is going to save the integer you just type in. Okay? So that's part of the reason in using scanf, you need to take off the address of variable. You need to take the address of variable. So you need to put an ampersand sign before the variable. Okay, this is as far as I can explain why you need an ampersand before a variable. In contrary to printf, you want to print a variable I, you just put a variable I. You don't need an ampersand before. You don't need this. But in scanf, please do remember, put the ampersand before the variable. You are going to save the value from your keyboard. Okay? So the same. You are going to say the second integer. You need to put the ampersand before the variable. Please do remember, I cannot emphasize this about this because almost everybody will make the same mistake by not putting the ampersand before variable. You do not put the ampersand before the variable, you will get error result. You will not get correct result, okay, from this scanf function. Okay, the same. X is Y is 4 type of variable. Now you're using format of %f. Okay, in scanf, you don't need to %5d. You don't need this kind of file. Okay, because you cannot expect how many digits you are going to get from your keyboard. So without this file, will be easier. Okay, so in scanf, you don't need kind of number to specify the length of integer. So %d, %g, %f will be sufficient. Okay. Now, something I have to emphasize now is that maybe not in the transparency, but in our program. As I just say that I hardly use float. Normally I use double data type. And you guys should know the difference between float and a double. They are all for floating point notation. Okay? The difference is double using 8 bytes. It means you can say larger number or same number with more accuracy, okay, than using float. Even floats require only 4 bytes, but double require 8 bytes. But in today's technology, in today's memory space, 8 bytes is actually nothing, okay? Unless you are doing a program which is memory space limit your application, it requires a lot of memory space, and you have to save space. You have to conserve your usage of memory space. So you should not use double. You should use flow. You do not require so many accuracy. But for me, I always use double mostly because there are always plenty of memory space can be used. Okay. Now, you use double to define a variable called d. Now, in memory space, this is memory space. This space is reserved for variable d, and the size of this memory space is 8 bytes. Okay? Normally I use notation, double, and to represent the size of this location. And is solely reserved for variable d. No other variable can access to this 8-byte location, okay? This 8-byte space. Now, if you want to use in scanf, ampersand d. Now, we know d is a double. What kind of format you going to use? Please do remember using LF, not percentage f. Okay, percentage f is for variable. For double, you should use percentage LF. This L imply long, imply large, imply double. Okay, this is something you have to remember. Okay, if you use percentage F, you will get error. Okay. Let's see an example here. Now, suppose you have float variable type f. You have a double variable type called d. Okay? Now, you scan f. You're going to get a value for variable f. F is a type of float, which is only 4 bytes. Okay? Now you can use percentage f to get the value for variable f. Again, until now, I made a mistake. I just emphasize. To scan f, you need put an ampersand before f. Okay? The reason, okay, is you need to know the location of the variable f. And where is the variable f is represented by the address of variable f. Okay? So, similarly, then we do a little test. What's the value of f? We can print f equal to percentage f. Okay? And print the value f. Now to compare this to 9, you can clearly see what I just said. In scanf, variable f require ampersand sign before f. In printf, you do not need ampersand before f. Okay? Now, let's just skip this double for now. And we test this simple program first. It's kind of annoying. Okay, now why you got this window, a white window? Because the program is dependent on your input from your keyboard. Because it is executing scanf. What scanf do is to expecting a floating point number. I can put 12.5 and return. So once this program get 12.5, it will save this value 12.5 to the variable f. And then printf will print out the value of variable f, which you just enter through typing your keyboard. Okay? Now, supposedly, we do the same thing for double. Okay, let's say this example, okay? Because scanf sometimes is very confusing, okay? Especially when you have two format or two conversion, and you just type in one value, and it will keep expecting the next one. So we save this program first. We call it example 6-6, EX 6-6. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do now is, instead of using float, we use double. Okay, so in your scanf n%d, it's just like you get a number from your keyboard. And the previous example is to put into a float variable called f. But in this example, we're going to put the float value into a double. Okay, just more precise, taking more space. And that's it. And let's see the result of this guy, of this example. And the D is percentage F. Now, let's compile it. Okay. Now, let's do it. 12.5. You got this weird number, strange number for variable D. Why is that? Why is that? What's wrong with this program? Okay? Let's say this program. Let's say this defect program. For your reference, then you know the following correction that I'm going to make. EX 6.6-7 A. Okay? Now, what's the mistake we make? Is to F-scan a double value variable. To get a variable with double data type, your format cannot use percentage F. You need to use percentage LF. Important. Because many people will make the same mistake. Now, That's long list. Let's save it and then rebuild and run the program. Now we put in 12.5 return. You got 12.5 here. So to get a value to put a value into a double variable, you need using format of percentage LF. Okay? It's very sad. This L is easily to confuse with the number 1. I put 1 here. Can you tell any difference? It looks the same, okay? But this guy is English letter, small case L. And this guy is numerical number of 1, okay? But on the screen, you see they are the same. But internally, the SQ code is different. One is letter, the other one is number 1, okay? So, sometimes I'm reluctant to use small l as identifier and try to avoid using a small letter L in my program, okay? Because it's easy to confuse with the number 1 or mistyping 1. This is another reason, okay? Let's say this program first. We rebuild again. And we run the program again, this time 235. Okay? So B is equal to 200.35. So this program is correct. So we save it. As EX6-7B. So you can compare 7A and 7B. What I'm going to emphasize now is if you are using double variable, when you're using scan, the format is LF. Okay? Please remember, okay? This is something most people will make a mistake, okay? Now, I'm going to say, so, okay, let's go back to the PowerPoint. Okay? Okay, so let's skip this part. Okay, you can, with this statement, when you execute the program, you can type in this line, okay? Then 1 will save to variable I, -20 will save to variable J, and 0.3 will save to variable X, and -4 to the power of 3 will save to Y. Okay? Now, we should go faster. And we are going to have a programming assignment this week. But I'm not finding the proper problem for you. So around tonight, okay, TA will announce the homework on EE class. So you will find out the homework for this week on EE class tomorrow, the latest, okay? Scanf. Okay, this is an emphasize about this ampersand sign in scanf, okay? This point is talking about something is not very good about scanf. Is when you suppose you scanf and you put a percentage D, you put 2% D. And supposedly you do get two integer variable in this statement, in this function call of scanf. And when you execute the program, you just type in on your screen, you just type in 110, and then you return. Now, the program will keep looking for the second value because you only got one value of time. And this statement will keep looking for the second value. Okay? So when you using scanf, when you execute the program with scanf, you better match the number of value you're going to get in the program and the number you key in when you execute the program. So here you have the 2% D and a 2 variable. And when you execute, do remember that you need to type in 2 value. Okay? Now, in this format, this 2% D, there's a space between, okay? So you can, when you key in, you can leave a space between these two integer numbers. In your screen, let's take a program example. I guess it probably more easy to understand. Okay? Now, we have two integer values. We are going to get from your keyboard. And this two integer variable is, we can call it D, we'll call it E, however you like to call it. Okay? Now, and we want to get these two numbers, D and E. Now, when you type in two numbers, you normally need a sum spacer to separate these two numbers. Okay? So what you can do is the first percentage D and the second percentage D is separated by a slash. So what you can do is this. Okay? What's wrong with that guy? Why there's okay, I know why. There's a typo here. It's supposed to be a comma. I put a dot here. So I change it to a comma. The red line is gone. Okay, before we do anything, we first print these two numbers. D is equal to what? and E is equal to what? We just print these two values, okay? Before we do any further, okay, to see how this works. These two numbers has to be separated by a slash when you do the key in, okay? Now, SQ. Okay, the first number is 10, and then the second number is 20. Can you do this? No. You have to separate by a slash and return. So the first integer you got is 10, and the same in the variable D. The second integer you got is 20, and then you say variable E. Now, what we can do is that we like to treat it as a fraction, and the result of the fraction is the D divided by E. So, since it's a fraction, we need a variable type can save a fraction. So, fraction. We define a variable called fraction. Okay? Now, we get fraction is equal to D divided by E. Now, salary, why I say salary? Because it's very sad, okay? Very sad. Before we come up any solution or any method, okay? This printf is going to print three values. The first value is D, and I'm going to print here. The second value I'm going to print is E, and I'm going to print in here. The third value we're going to print is fraction variable, which is a double data type. And so I'm using percentage %F. Now, some students might confuse. Professor, you just say that it is double. You should use percentage LF. You should use percentage LF. No. It is for scanf. In scanf, you're using percentage %F. But in printf, you can use percentage %F safely without any problem. Okay? For a double variable, in printf, you can use percentage %F without any problem. Okay? And it is correct. But if you're using a scanf, please don't remember you're using what? You're using percentage LF. Okay? Okay? Here is printf, not scanf. But when I show this program, the reason is that I'm going to talk a little bit about type conversion. Is so-called data type conversion. Okay? And this is an issue in C and among other language also. But let's see the result, okay? Let's compile it. and this executes it. So 10/20. It seems to me I'm going to get two numbers. One is denominator, one is numerator. Okay, one is about is like 10/20 is like 10/20. And the answer we expect is 0.5, right? 1/2. The answer we expect is 0.5. But the answer we got is what? Is 0. Some student will tell me that computer is stupid. Okay? So we need to know how it's stupid and why it's stupid. That's the reason behind. Let's deal with this answer in the next class. Let's take 10-minute break now.没关系。
要付86，我忘记要转86，在这个给我看过，这个是一个小说，就是那个small 的那个忘记扣30分，现在要多少？那我不要。问题啊！要就是我写到这个我忘记去转，扣了20，这个是我我忘记扣30。
对，他交换因为这个第一次也结束。
对，但是刚对，然后我想说。
对，为啥它是需要？认为它打的需要第二层的第二场台下干出来是以前是100，然后第4场用学生对啊，像比如说他一个超级嘛，如果要进入第6行业。哦，然后把它在第4项新的，Fraction 是一个然后我就没有用过，我就不要太偏科了一点。但我不用过，我会有他的。那会然后1、2、3，进的是在都是第一个他在正，我会先把它小数据。应该说，就它有2个，一个打1、2、3线程，1、2、3线。哦，我会把1、2、3线，然后最后再那假如说第一次再把到1相同一点，然后再倒过来，然后再转到第一件。对，就是这个有点后面了，这就要后悔，这就要走对，然后又要相似。你要有未必，你可以用其他东西，不是用历史，就是用的东西不一样，就是你要找。假如说运法线，然后之后你要这个这个都是一个大型，就是它有点太盖，现在还有，这才跟那个。所以假如说你今天没有底气啊，这就变成第一个 fraction。不会去错，但是 fraction 对，原本是2.5，就不会打，因为它是它会自动把上面的。如果现在double 换成负，会有double跟 float， 它在它是有角质的整体，就是2维1维就是第一个，第2个，2维正面就是第1行的第1个，然后谢谢啊，然后你就把它这个东西，这超浅了，就是可能随便去拿就在2维，对啊，这东西对，然后它的对吧？对对，信号比较好，你的。当初要学生修1学期，因为那是我自己没有学到，我觉得这个要啥？资料对，那你这个好，因为我老师是过得快，然后自创那时候学的比较好，历史学到比较好，而且老师都教你。我看一下，你还是我不知道。姐帮我介绍。
Okay. Let's continue with the example that I mentioned. previous in the last class. We talk about